Laser World of Photonics, I'm at the World of Quantum with the CEO of QBN, Johannes Verst. Optica and QBN are doing a strong job connecting companies with potential investors and business opportunities in the quantum domain. Johannes, how do you see the world of quantum and the companies here finding potential opportunities?
So if we are talking about Europe, there is a huge opportunity because we have all parts of the supply chain, of the value chain already in Europe. So we have everything from the components and materials up to the full stack integrators. So we have all in place. We only need to get it fly, right?
What is the current situation of the quantum industry? Are we in quantum winter? Are we in the quantum wave?
No, absolutely not. So, I mean, there is always a bit of this valley of depths, but we already bridging this by accelerating the community with support of the European Commission, with support of the national ministries, so we can make sure to get this flight.
2025 has been a really important year when it comes to M&As. We have seen companies like IonQ going to acquire ID Quantique, going to Oxford Ionics. What is your preferred future for the European quantum industry?
Yeah, we need to make sure to keep all the startups here in Europe and do not sell them too early to the US. Of course, it's always an option, but it would be great to keep them here because it's super important to have also a future economy here. The return of investment should stay in Europe, and the most important thing is we will see more mergers and acquisition also in Europe in the upcoming years. But there will be, for example, from the European Commission, from the European Innovation Council, a startup fund, a scale-up fund. Which will also be able to lead huge rounds, 50 million plus, and this is very good news, and we can make sure to keep them here then.
Johannes, one more thing. The quantum industry was always divided between the quantum enablers, companies like Optica, and then the quantum companies, and it was difficult to see quantum companies generating revenue. That has changed. We see now companies like KeyQuant, like QTI, like Lux Quanta, already commercializing quantum technologies in QKD. Yeah. Do you think in quantum computing we can see something similar soon?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we also have the full supply chain in quantum computing or in photonic quantum computing here. And luckily, the photonic industry understood that they can work together with the quantum guys to deliver quantum technologies in the end, including quantum computing, photonic sensors that are built on photonic and quantum capabilities there.
You guys are doing a fantastic job. I have to compliment you on connecting quantum technologies with investors and with public and private stakeholders. For how long do you think we can have this situation going? When do we need to go to the real customers paying for quantum technologies?
So, I mean, we are already going to the real customers. So we motivated the industry in Europe and in Germany in particular to get all the end users on board. The large companies, the large enterprises are already on board, like BMW and so on. So this will be the next step to approach all the SMEs in Europe to provide them also with funding to develop a quantum strategy and explore the first use cases. So this is what our members are already doing in terms of logistics, manufacturing, pharma, healthcare. So we are developing a lot of use cases within the community, and this is the right way. We need to create success stories, show it to the end user industries, and then working together, right?
Johannes, when we had this interview again in 2 years, what is your preferred future? Let's play the crystal ball game. Yeah. What is your preferred future in 2 years for the quantum companies of QBN?
I mean, we will have large companies, and if we are looking, let's say 5 years, 5 to 10 years from now. So if you're looking at the laser world of photonics, my vision is to have 5 more halls full of quantum here in Munich then.
You want more companies or bigger companies or both?
Both. So we will have, again, a lot of startups, new startups coming out in the next years, but we will also have the companies that are already growing as the large companies here. Yeah? So we will have both, and it will be a huge industry in the future.
Second half of the question, and this one is more difficult. How can we accelerate these 5 years? How can Optica and QBN do things to make this faster?
Yeah, I mean, the key is always collaboration. Yeah, so we always tell our members to collaborate. So we should do the same on the cluster level, and also includes the policymakers, the decision makers. So super
Let's
important.
Collaborate. Thank you very much, Johannes. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was Johannes Verst, the CEO of QBN.